Of the one and only Bully. Name of the song is Tico. It's playing here at exactly 7 after 4. Welcome to the Rhythm Driven Drive. A Ugandan Christmas is what we call this, and we are making sure that we keep the Christmas vibe coming 100%. So in case you're tuned in for the very first time, thank you so much. Remember to hit that subscribe button and be sure to tell a friend that this is where the coolest Christian content as far as Uganda is concerned happens. Now in studio with us is a legend herself. She's a legacy. When I say she's a legacy, is she's a legacy. She's a legacy.
She's complaining that you're making everyone feel that she's so old.
No,
that's why she's complaining. That's what she's saying.
Wait, since when do you understand humming?
She knows what I actually am trying to say.
What are you trying? We're not saying you're old.
Legacy, those names, those things, those titles.
When I say your legacy, it means
legacy in this place. When you don't attach the BEZO to legacy.
But you are legacy.
You know you mentioned legend.
Oh, legend. Yeah, as if I'm Chameleon's age.
But you are.
No. I'm not. He's a legend. I'm not a legend.
Okay, you're a legend dress.
As if Maddox Samati, you people, please.
But those are your people. You're already on radio when those guys were releasing hits.
I found them. They're already there. They went ahead of me. I wasn't there yet. But I'm on my way. I'm building this legacy.
But your legacy of the drive.
Yeah, yet you too. That's what
I was trying to say before you cut me short.
True. That one you can continue, my dear.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you doing, BEZO?
Oh, I'm very fine, thank you. How have you been, guys?
We're good. Does it feel weird to be hosted on your own show?
Very weird.
But BEZO, I just want to say thank you. Let me use this opportunity to say thank you to you. Number one, for inspiring me
to be on radio.
Number two, number two, for giving me the chance. Oh, yeah. Because you frustrated me even before it was official. So on air, I want to say thank you. Yes.
So do I, by the way. My first radio experience was here on the Rhythm Driven Drive. We're later BEZO, and we were cruising at those speeds she says things at, and this time. This used to be African exclusive. Yes. If you're watching this for the very first time, remember to click that subscribe button and let us know, what you've got to think about what we're doing in the comment section below. BEZO, Merry Christmas for starters.
To you too, my dears. Merry Christmas to you, Julie. Merry Christmas to you, DJ Awar. Merry Christmas to
our producer. You can mention his name. He's part of the show.
DJ Q. Merry Christmas to you too, my dear. Yeah. I want those shoes from the UK at 15K. Those shoes. I want them.
So tell us, BEZO, what does Christmas mean to you?
Christmas means new clothes. Christmas means new shoes. A brand new hairstyle. I actually have lots of growth underneath this hairpiece.
TMI.
Because I want to come in full swing see, and they're like, "Whoa, fresher,
That's TMI. Yeah, it's okay. Now we know why you're wearing whatever it is that you're wearing. But you're looking good. She's looking really good. If she's not looking good, I am not myself. But she's looking good.
Thank you.
So Christmas is new clothes.
Yeah, for me it's new stuff really.
Only
a new carpet, like new food. Because this food we normally eat on a daily. I feel like we should do a barbecue Christmas, things like that. Yeah? Because I've not had things like that before. So for me, Christmas is like anything that I've not routinely done, like probably in the week or in the month or in the year, the previous months. That is Christmas for me because it's a fresh thing. Yeah? All the people, the grannies. Because I really see them. I only see our family members when you're going for burial, for last funeral rites, or when they're actually baptizing someone who's probably baptizing someone's friend. So that's when I always see those old people. So when it's Christmas, I feel like, we're going to see all these, clansmen and clanswomen. Our ancestors are actually there at the graveyard and they're saying, yes, this is how we celebrate Christmas.
Wait, hold up. You think about your ancestors during Christmas?
You wouldn't think about them?
Why?
For me, they're in my backyard, so I have to think about them.
But BEZO, How was it as you were growing up? How did you celebrate Christmas back in the day?
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I remember Christmas Eve, they'll give us money. They'll give us money. I don't remember. Maybe it was 500 and we'll go to the shop. You know,
that was a lot of money back then.
These things of you guys are here going to Chikubo and you buy a whole chart of balloons. Has your whole packet. The other one had the puzzles. You go, you give the lady your money, and she's like, the puzzle is there. Pick any color you want. And you pick blue. And like a small, tiny, annoying thing comes out, and that is what you paid for. And you're like, what? You go back home, daddy gives you an extra time. Until you've actually got enough balloons to fill up the Christmas tree. Unlike today, you just buy the whole thing, take it back home. It has a combination of colors, shapes, names, and everything. Back in the day, it was just, the shopkeeper could just bring only 3 packets, and they were meant for like 50 families on the same lane, like on the same street. So you couldn't just go and see buy. How you couldn't even afford it anyway. Yeah, for me it was Christmas tree, a fresh Christmas tree. You know these things of plastic trees? No. It was a fresh Christmas tree, even if it is half baked, half cut properly, and whatever.
Did you used to put colored tissue on it?
Colored tissue. Cotton wool. Why are you laughing? Cotton wool. We'd actually put cotton wool in paint to have a variety of colors. So put the cotton wool in maybe green paint and put it up there on the Christmas tree. We'd actually put toilet rolls. I remember my mom giving us strings, thread, to actually tie on sweets and then put up there. And some time back, I remember my mom didn't have money at that particular Christmas. I don't remember. Maybe I was in my P5 or P6. She told us to go to the shops and buy anything we wanted and put it up there. So I bought family biscuits. There were really many. So I removed one by one, put a thread and put up.
Wow.
Put a thread and put up.
Wow.
It was weird. It was so wicked. Like I felt like, oh my God, when you're broke, it's really bad. I remember my sister put sumbusas. Like she'd buy sumbu and tire, and in the morning the sumbusas were like eaten by 3/4. So there was only,
who was eating the sumbusas? There was only the
triangle that was actually attached to the thread on the Christmas tree.
Who was eating the samosas?
Of course it was
the rats.
Yeah.
But weren't eclairs like 100 shillings?
The rat BEZO was eating the sumbis.
All right. When we return, we'll be hearing more of these Christmas tales from the lady BEZO herself. It's a Ugandan Christmas here on the Rhythm Driven Drive. In case you're watching this for the very first time, thank you so much. Click that subscribe button. Let a friend know. And of course, when we return, we'll surely be good to go, like BEZO likes to say.
Hey!
We know you've had a long day. We don't intend to make it longer.
Now I know.
The Drive 96.6 FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rhythm Driven Drive. It's a Ugandan Christmas here on the station that plays music for life. It's Awarandjulie. We are here. And if you're watching this again, I will sing this song until y'all get it. That subscribe so you keep up to date. We're doing a lot of things. And by the way, we might be surprising you with something else this very season. Something out of studio. So hit that subscribe button. We'll be coming.
And also like, share. As simple as that. This ministry, that's the love, and it enables us to make more content for you.
We're still chilling with Lady BEZO. Now, for those of you that know Lady BEZO and have known Lady BEZO for a while, you know her as the lady who is the king of master of...
the mic.
No.
No.
Multitasking.
Oh, yes.
Is the word I am looking for.
Oh, yes. She
is the king and queen of multitasking.
I agree.
And as I speak to you right now, Lady BEZO is on Spirit TV doing something.
Yes.
And she's coming back right now.
And she'll be coming back in a jiffy.
We'll be in the show together again. Briefly, I have mad respect for this lady. So,
we were talking about memories.
Memories about Christmas. Christmas means very many things to different people.
Yes.
Now, for me, my very first Christmas, I spent it at the ranch.
Oh, that's
the one that I remember the most. It wasn't my really first Christmas. I'm sure the first Christmas that I did, I don't remember it one bit. At all.
It's okay.
I don't remember it one bit.
But most memorable was at the ranch.
But the most memorable one was at the ranch with my grandpa and my grandma. Then my grandpa would, step out and he would hold me as, by then, the only grandchild. My parents were early in this thing, so I kind of enjoyed that relationship. We were two. Me and my sister were the only grandchildren who were not really young. We were old enough to understand a few things here and there. So he would hold my hand because I was the first grandson, and then we would go to the farm, and then he would be like, so should we slaughter a goat or a sheep?
and milk the cow. There was no milking?
First, wait.
Okay.
You are mixing things up. Then I would be like, let's do the sheep. Then he will take me closer and say, which one? Then I would point. Now, I was very traumatized the very first time. Because this is what happened. The one I pointed, they arrested the thing to the ground. Next thing I'm seeing pangas are coming out. I was like, yo.
Oh, gosh.
What just happened?
It's like in the, those movies, the adventure movies. How they cut each other, cut out each other's throats.
Yeah.
that was traumatizing.
Very.
For a child your age.
Totally.
It was. It must
and
have
then,
been.
the next time I would go and tell my uncles what happened. They were like, how else did you expect the meat we are going to eat? Where did you think it was coming from? What did you think was the process? And my uncles were very choleric. They were saying it the way it was.
Oh, jeez.
So it
to
wasn't
a child?
helping.
To a child, not
But
even.
It's okay. So they slaughtered the guy, and then there's something there's something that I enjoyed the most was the roasting part. After they have made sure they have disinfected the meat and all that stuff, then the roasting part, I enjoyed that part. That was like my highlight. It was the first time, there were very many people in the house. The house was very busy. They had a very huge house by the ranch, and it was very busy. Like all people from all walks of life. It's like those guys, when they were building their retirement home, they built it with consideration of all their children. They had 7 kids.
And their grandchildren.
And they knew that their children will sometimes on Christmas come with their children who are their grandchildren. Yeah. So what they did is they made sure every room was self-contained.
Amazing.
So it was full house.
Wow.
Full house.
That was fun.
It was really fun for me. It was.
I can imagine.
It was really fun, and then there was the whole the storytelling. We actually had those fires outside the house.
And Grandpa would tell
us stories. I don't know if he was telling us the truth or he was cooking us, but.
Well, on my side, most of my Christmas holidays have just been with my family. Just us. I've never really gone to the village or had that kind of life. But one good memory I have was the holiday, the Christmas holiday I had, where I first understood fireworks. Yes. I was really
What
young.
happened?
I was really young, so my father took me out. I remember the fireworks were red in color. And he showed them to me and he told me, Julie, that's what they call fireworks.
And for you, what did you ask? Did you just understand right away that's fireworks?
I don't know,
So
but I marked that was fireworks. All I remember is they were red in color. I remember that, and I remember him. I even remember the songs that were playing. I remember at that time he had done the advert of URA. There was something about URA, and he had made them a song. So it was playing in the house. And then at the same time, there was some other song playing on TV. And then it was the excitement. People were shouting outside, it's New Year's Day and stuff like that. So he takes me outside and shows me to the sky. That, look, that's what they call fireworks. It's really a beautiful
You
memory.
never confused them for stars at any point?
No.
Do you want me to tell you my very first experience with fireworks?
Let me first laugh.
It wasn't nice.
Okay, yeah. Speak.
You are not allowed to laugh. It wasn't nice.
I'm laughing. Okay.
So... Remember when there were those phones that have aerials, the Sony Ericssons, those big block phones? So my mom buys for us, for me, a phone like that to keep in touch with me. I got exposed to that phone when I was really young. So it's not that I'm that old. It's just that somehow my mom used to she was part of the first people who installed ATMs in this country. So she was very geeky. Explains why I'm like that as well. So... it's 31st December. She has to work. One of the banks, was it Bank of Baroda or something, the ATMs had 3. And me, I'd gotten used to those phone calls. She has to go. So, mommy has gone.
It's just you.
It's just me.
And your phone.
And my phone. And the very cool nanny I had. Because that was the one cool nanny I remember. I think she was called, was it Margaret? She's called Maggie. And, it was just us and TV. And WBS, to be exact. So, we are minding our business. Yeah. We also we decided that day not to watch TV. It was a season where Nigerian movies were at their peak, everywhere. So, we decided to pick one of them. I don't remember which one exactly. And we slapped it into the VHS.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And we're like, let's watch. Yeah, like mom had promised that.
Blood sister.
Since she has
probably watched that one.
No. I was not allowed to watch those kinds. I was mainly watching these other ones that featured Aki and Popo. So, mom had promised the next day because she has been busy 31st. She was supposed to take us to church and we're supposed to be out, but she said, since I have to work, I'll make it up to you first. So when a parent promises a child, you calm down. Like, at least tomorrow I'll be going out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, out of nowhere.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God. I took cover.
Do you know what crossed my mind?
I know what came to your mind, you dirty person. I took cover. I took cover. I cannot believe.
Are you for real?
I didn't know what was going on. So I grabbed my phone. I called my mom. I'm like, Mommy, where are you?
Gunshots.
And she's like, I'm okay. Is everything okay? It's like, I don't know. There are gunshots everywhere.
Oh my God.
And she's like, she panicked, of course. She's like, gunshots everywhere. Everywhere is poor. Me and Auntie Maggie were even taking cover. Stay where you are. It is not safe.
So Auntie Maggie actually didn't know that it was fireworks.
You know what it means when I say my nanny? I'm trying to be very posh about these things. Yeah, my nanny was not from.
Okay, continue, please.
So, after some time, my mom is like, wait, hold up. Could you peep out the window? I'm like, Mommy, you want me to peep out the window? There are bullets. Meanwhile, that's the season these Van Damme movies were the thing. So me, I'd watched enough of them.
Okay.
I'd watched enough of these Van Damme movies, these action movies, Chuck Norris, what. So me, I knew it's a bullet.
Rambo,
everything. And me, I knew, Mommy, you are joking. I'm not peeping. You stay where you are as we are here. When they stop, I will call you. So my mom knew, after some time she figured out, she called the neighbors and she asked the neighbors, I'm being told there are gunshots. And the neighbors are gunshots where? It's like, my son just called and said there are gunshots. It's like, they're fireworks.
Oh Lord.
And my mom kept
Which
quiet.
year was this?
I shall not tell you, y'all are going to mock me. So I shall not tell you. Just now I was very grown. But because my formative years I spent at the ranch, some of these things I didn't know. As we knew that village life Burunji.
Wow.
So I didn't know most of these things. And, the thing that stood out for me was when she came out the next day and she's like, hi, son, how are you? What time did the gunshots
She called you
stop?
son?
Yeah.
Me. Okay, mothers and fathers. Yeah. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah.
So, BEZO, while we were away, I shared some stories you will not get to hear again, but you will watch what we've done.
Okay, when that laughing begins, the stories were about you, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How nice.
So before you stepped out, we'll tell people how cool you are at multitasking. Before you stepped out, you told us about family biscuits and how.
But the family biscuits you guys are eating right now, they're not anywhere close to the family biscuits we ate then.
I ate those family biscuits.
Those family biscuits was something else.
Those were family.
You are not entitled to just the rich. Everyone who could afford them, you actually go into a next kiosk, a kiosk where you stay, and you will have access to them. They're a bit expensive though, but you'll have them. If your dad was happy about your report card, you'd actually get those family biscuits. But now the ones I'm seeing all over the place, so that's the Julie who has done them, then this company, then that company. Their ones were elite. I probably think they were from Nairobi, Kenya. I don't know why, but I'm thinking they were from that side because everything that was genuine then was from that side.
Not from Manji.
They call them disco light, the Christmas lights.
Yeah, the ones that Rema was putting on.
Those ones.
Yeah.
Actually, Rema's dress reminded me of a dress I actually wanted to wear when I was very little during Christmas. And I'm like, that dress right there reminds me of a Vuluvet. It was Vuluvet blue. Like Vuluvet.
What?
Vuluvet. What's your problem?
What material is
Why are you telling me real one? Okay, you people call it velvet.
Yes.
when you're in the industry of doing adverts, when you're doing a Uganda advert, you don't call it velvet, you call it vulveti. Yeah. So there was a vulvet royal dress. It was along Bank of Uganda, opposite Bank of Uganda, Sijui Radio 1, that side there. So we'd actually go there, and there was this lady who was selling, kids' dresses. For some reason, that vulvet dress was meant to be mine.
I can't get enough.
But I hadn't seen the disco until she was like, by the way, when you buy her that dress, you're gonna be impressed by the results.
So people are right to meme that thing with Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
they were right.
That dress, that dress brought back my childhood Christmas memories. I'm being honest. When I saw it, I told my mom, "Mommy, are you watching Rema's introduction?" She's like, "No, like that dress you actually bought me way back when
she's
probably my
right
primary
now."
She's literally wearing that particular dress.
And then you are there thinking, oh my God, I went to a wedding like Rema's. No!
You'll be wearing vulvet.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
What's the most embarrassing Christmas memory you have? The most embarrassing of them all. Yeah, we're Queen of Radio.
This particular time, I was actually sharing socks, body stockings with a cousin of ours who was coming from abroad. So we share body stockings. She's like, "You don't have? How can anybody actually be going out for Christmas without body stockings? I mean, it's the only way you're gonna look good in a nice round dress." So the dress is a dress I hadn't worn for a very long time, though it's her mom who had sent it. So she's like, "You have a dress like this because my mom sent you and me because we're the same age." That was around probably, I probably must have been around P7 or, within there. So I get that she's wearing her dress, I'm wearing my stuff. Of course, I zip up and everything. And we are walking to the church because we had our Good News Bibles that had pictures in them. So we're walking to the church and she's like, until her church is very near, she's like, "Yeah, let's go. We don't want to be late." And on our way to, like, maybe, can I say probably 10 meters away from the church, a few meters away from the church, like something on the where my zip was kept scratching me. Like I was saying, "What is wrong?" Until she said, "You know what, let's unzip." Only to unzip, there was a cockroach. There was a maroon ripe cockroach.
You remember the color?
Yes, because...
And the fact that it was ripe?
Yes.
Is there a raw cockroach?
The ones that don't have big stomachs, I feel like are raw. This one was really huge. But he kept on doing that behind. I'm like, what's happening? Is this the zip or something? She unzipped, and like kids who have been raised up in the UK also have malo for things like cockroaches. She ran up and down screaming on top of her voice. Cockroach! Yeah, exactly. No, insect.
Insect.
Yes, it's an insect. There's a big fat insect in your dress, and I'm screaming up and down. I actually had to remove the body stockings and just make sure there was nothing in there. And this Sunday school, the teacher, some ushers, were they ushers then? Abakebezi. They come. That's true. And they realized it was a cockroach that actually gone off. So I'm like, I'm not wearing that dress again. And they're like, "Are you kidding us? Like, are you going to be in that knicker and those body stocks with those? How can you even?" And I'm like, I'd rather be like this than wear that dress again. So the whole time I was in Sunday school
with body stockings,
with body stockings only.
I can picture.
So picture me in
Later, BEZO.
Anyway, BEZO, tell me about New Year's. Why you chakubipida?
New Year, such a period, and I remember we'd get newspapers. Daddy had old newspapers. These days, newspapers, you can recycle them, as people can come for them.
Toilet paper.
But that time, we had recycled newspaper. We had newspapers for Daddy. So because everyone was banning something, we'd actually get newspapers and roll them and add them to one another. So you'd make something like, something you'd call like, fireworks that is man-made. So that you'd all go lighting your newspapers and run around the house like you're probably, what can I call, like depossessed with something. So we'd run and scream, "Happy New Year, Happy New Year," while we're waiting for the fire. So when the fireworks actually start, we go like green and we run around, blue and we run yellow and we run pink and we run golden and we run. I mean, I mean, the whole experience for me was like, oh my goodness, I wish my kids could enjoy this kind of Christmas.
How many were you?
We're 7.
Oh,
yeah, we're 7 of us. So we'd actually run around the entire housing estate screaming in awe because this fireworks thing was so like, oh my goodness, who does this, man?
Watching this for the very first time, click that subscribe button and share. Let everybody know. And of course, this edition of Ugandan Christmas, we are chilling with the amazing lady BEZO. And we are hearing and listening to her Christmas stories. When we return, we are going to do something that she is not expecting. This time around, she shall not be ready for it. The world has set a standard for what Christmas songs should be. And Uganda has also set its standard.
What Christmas songs should be.
So we are going to play for you the two worlds first. What the world has decided Christmas songs should be. And what Uganda has decided Christmas songs should be. Feel free to suggest other songs. This is what Christmas should be like, as according to the world standards. It's Christmas, Sissy Winans. That's exactly what the world has set as the standard. But then
Uganda decides to be different.
Uganda never disappoints. We also decided if Sissy Winans can sing a song like this,
Why not
even
us?
us we can sing it.
Why not?
Here goes.
Here we go.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, a Happy New Year. Our Savior, Jesus Christ is born. Let's celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, a Happy New Year. Our Savior, Jesus Christ is born. Let's celebrate, celebrate, celebrate.
We are celebrating Christmas.
Second chance to
Rhythm Driven Drive 96.6 FM. Music for life.
This is actually dying with pills of love.
We should have the guy in studio.
Yes. We're going to, on the last edition of this thing, we have to host him.
We should have him in studio.
Yes.
Who is that?
I have his number. Don't worry.
No, I haven't had anything as crazy as this when it goes.
It's the Rhythm Driven Drive 96.6 FM. We'll be right back.
Oh my God.
a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, a Happy New Year. Our Savior, Jesus Christ is born. Let's celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Oh, muziki tukuye kwa Yesu, abana ba Yesu, endongo ya Yesu, amazina ga Yesu. Bagumenyeka, 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 abana bagumenyeka, 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 abana bagumenyeka. It's Bradley K, your boy, alongside Melo Beats. We sign out.